firstly, I want to say a huge thank you for taking the time out of your day for me.
No problem.
I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Everyone at PlanetMosh, we love you, Devin, so cheers.
Thank you, you're welcome.
And welcome to Ramblin Man. It's a bit of a random one, but middle of the Kent countryside, so how's it been treating you so far?
Well, if there's anybody that fits the description of a rambling man, I think I am probably high on that list, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, it's been a long time since I've done any shows or performances, so like I was saying over there, it's like my reaction to it is typically just to be like super like over the top.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I can't seem to rein it in without coming across as what I think is disingenuous, right? So you kind of just have to do what you do and then hope that it's like, you know, at least you get points for being authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Casualties of Cool. It's my chill out album, you know, I've had a bad day, put it on, go for a drive, and
Me too, I love that one.
I adore it.
Yeah,
Any
me too.
plans for doing a full
Yeah,
on?
I mean, as I was saying to Che, it's like, the thing that makes it so good for me is it's like when I can shut up, I don't feel the need to be that guy.
Yeah.
So to be in a situation that's like by nature needing me to be more quiet, it really opens me up to a lot more things that I don't know if I'd have the confidence to do on my own in some way. You know, it's like I like the idea of being you know, a little more reserved and subdued and all this, but at the same time it's like I can't help but kind of take the piss out of myself. I mean, it's like I can't see myself ever not being able to do that for whatever reason, you know? So having somebody else on stage helps, right?
I've been lucky over the years. I've seen it at open air festivals, churches, Albert Hall, Roundhouse. Crazy. How does it all, you know, compare? How do you prepare for such different things?
I'm not sure. I mean, I like to think that I'm like, grounded as a musician to the point where wherever I'm going, it's not because I think it's something that might be interesting, but more so something that's like I feel drawn to.
Yeah.
So as a result of that, it's just about switching gears, and that just takes a day or two and some conscious effort. But it's not really something that is like I got to get in character or anything for. It's just a different variation of the same theme.
Yeah, that's what I like. Whatever you're doing, it's genuine.
It's the same shit.
Everyone feels it's. It's a talent.
Yeah. Sometimes.
So, new album out soon, Transcendence. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Tell us anything about it?
I think the biggest thing with Transcendence is, in the similar way to with Strapping, I kind of ran out of gas for DTB, I think. And I just was like, well, what the fuck am I going to write about now? Like, how am I going to care? You know, it's like you kind of have a tank of fuel and you burn it up doing, but once the fuel's gone, it's like, so that's what happened with Strapping. The difference was, though, is that Strapping was like fundamentally unhealthy for me in some ways, and DTP isn't. So what I tried to do is sort of force myself out of my comfort zone with it, and try and experiment with different life changes and frames of mind that might inspire some different creative avenues that would still make me connect to that style, but also have something to be inspired by. And I did. I think that just by forcing myself into different scenarios, it really inspired me, and I think as a result the record is really, really, really good. And it's still DTP. It's still something that it's a familiar sound, I think. But it's also something that I think it's not full of shit, where I think it was very easy to try and trick people into thinking that it's, you know, and it isn't. It's authentic. Yeah, it's really good. I think the record's different in some ways than the past stuff, but it's really good. It's really good.
A couple months ago, I spoke to Annika in an interview, and I said, "What's it like working with Devin?" You know, and she loved you. So many compliments, and said a bit about backstory, how you guys had met. What's it like having her in again?
Well, I mean, think the thing is, it's like when I've chosen to work with somebody, like, I mean, it's like I like monogamous relationships. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like an Annie is the singer that I like for DTP, as opposed to just like flitting between different people.
Yeah.
It's like she's a really good person and she's a lot of fun to be around, and we work well with each other. So there's never any thought about it. It's like, you know, there was less that came to me creatively for female vocals on this one, but there's always going to be things, and there is never a question that it should be anybody else. And it's the same with Casualties, or you know, it's like I like working on relationships rather than, you know, sort of flitting between. I don't think you get to anything really like fundamentally powerful unless you kind of like work through some of the shit, right? So
I think that shines through the connections that developed.
well, it's just like working through, even with the guitar, bass, and drummer. It's like it's not easy to like maintain any relationship, but I think there's value in doing that. You know.
Coming back in March, I'm excited. What can we look forward to?
Don't know yet. I'm still thinking about this. Yeah. I mean, I won't waste your time with like trying to think up a press release for it yet. I'll wait till I thought about it. It's gonna be great. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking awesome. It'll be a genre-defining classic.
Nice.
I don't know. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be really cool.
Hammersmith in London.
That's a cool venue, right? Man, I gotta start thinking about that because it's gotta kick ass, and I gotta figure out how. It's a lot of records to choose from, right?
With such a big back catalogue, you know, is it such a huge challenge thinking, right, this will fit for this tour, and it must be a big process? Or is it just...
Yeah, it's a big process, and it's ongoing too. You can't sort of put something out in your mind's eye and then hope that it you know, will work, because 90% of the time it doesn't. So I start with something in the mind's eye, and then we refine it and think it's cool, and then we take it on tour, realize it doesn't work, and then you got to modify it. So it's part of the job. It's cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I can't wait. The biggest reason I come out here today was see you.
I can't wait. I can't wait to not be thinking about it, so I can think about something else, because we put a lot of thought into this show. But it's like, you know, it's like you do one thing at a time, and it takes. I don't want anything to be phoned in, right? So. Oh shit! Jet lag. Holy fuck! I didn't sleep last night at all. Man, I had a curry at 4:30 in the morning. Can you believe that? Fuck.
Crazy.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Devin.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. Cheers.